break out the pots, it's time to put the work on. Say they won't beef, I got the sirloins. Yeah, it's Mike Bandz in this motherfucker. Oh, that's your wifey? Well, I don't think that you should trust her, cause she was giving crazy hair.
You are now tuned into the Hustle Reset Podcast After Hours with your host, Mike Bandz.
Yeah, the lights is bright, but I got a short fuse. Don't snooze. Been handling the game so long, my thumbs bruised. What it do, what the business is. Right now, y'all tuned into another episode of the Hustle Reset Podcast After Hours. I am your host, Mike Bandz. How are y'all feeling out there? I don't know what time of day it is that y'all watching me, but I hope y'all in good spirits. I hope y'all vibrating on high frequencies, all of that spiritual stuff. I don't know what religion, what spiritual stuff you believe in, but I hope you're just living your best life. You did. But yeah, I'm your host, Mike Bandz, Hustle Reset Podcast After Hours. I'm going to keep trying to get y'all episodes every day. So I'm going to make the episodes a lot shorter. That way I can chop them up into like 10-minute segments. That way I can drop something every single day. I'm going to get y'all game in each of these episodes. I'm going to try to keep them down to 10 minutes so I can drop them every day. 70-minute episodes, but I'm going to drop them in 10-minute increments so that I'm giving y'all 10 minutes of content 7 days straight. That's my new goal. 70 minutes, 10 minutes over an hour, so I can give y'all 7 days of straight content. You feel what I'm saying? So in this first 10 minutes, it may go a little bit over, but in this first 10 minutes, I'm going to spend 1 minute on 10 different reasons why you will stay broke forever. All right? Today, we are going to talk about why some of you will stay broke forever unless you change your mindset. And I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. All I'm here to do is to give you 10 reasons, to give you some real talk on why you will stay broke and never get rich unless you change your mindset. And if one of these reasons that I'm giving you hit you in your chest, don't get mad. Get motivated. If one of these reasons hit you in your chest like a ton of bricks, do not get mad. Get motivated. Let's get into it. Reason number 1, why you will stay broke and never get rich. You do not invest your money. You only spend. You do not invest, you only spend. Every dollar that you get is already gone before you even touch it. You buying shoes, you going out to eat, you tricking off, but none of that multiplies. Money has one job and one job only, and that's to grow. If all your money knows is to do is leave, then it'll never learn how to come back. See, rich people, they put their money to work. Broke people, they put their money in the trash. Rich people put their money to work, and broke people put their money in the trash. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that while I take a swig of my water. You dig what I'm saying? Rich people put their money to work and broke people put their money in the trash. That's reason number 1 why you will stay broke forever and never get rich, because you do not invest. All you know to do is spend. But it's cool because that's what they train us to do. That's why they show you the Nike commercials, the car commercials, or whatever. They training your brain to spend at every given moment. They training you to spend. But I'm here to reprogram you. You feel me? Hold up. Excuse me. But yeah, they training your mind to spend. But instead of spending, you need to invest. And I'm going to give y'all some investment tips at the end of this. So that's reason number 1 why you'll never get rich and you'll always stay broke. Reason number 2 is because you are living above your means. You cannot make $3,000. You cannot make $3,000 a month and live a $4,000 a month lifestyle. It just don't make sense. See, that's not hustling. That's flexing broke. That is flexing broke. See, the rich, they don't flex outfits. The broke flex outfits. The rich flex assets. They flex assets. It's a difference. The brokes, they flex outfits. Don't get me wrong, I like to dress. I like to put that shit on. You feel me? I love to put that shit on. But my priorities is in the right place, and I'm not living above my means. You feel me? I had to take my shades off to tell y'all that. Because that I wanted y'all to see my eyes when I told y'all that. Because I know y'all see me on here. I'm dressed nice, but I don't live above my means. Yes, I wear designer. Yes, I wear jewelry. Yes, I wear nice things, but I don't live above my means. You feel me? Let me put my shades back on. So, the rich flex the rich flex assets, and the broke flex outfits. Living above your means keeps you running in place like a hamster wheel. Yeah, you moving, but you're not going nowhere. Alright? Let's move on to reason number 3. Reason number 3 why you will stay broke forever unless you change your mindset is you rely on one income. One paycheck is financial suicide. One paycheck is financial suicide. The rich got multiple streams. The rich have multiple streams of income. You barely have one stream and you drowning in it. You barely have one stream and you drowning in it. One income is too close to none. If you lose your job, you lose your whole life. If you lose your job, you lose your whole life. You feel me? I had a homegirl, she hit me up today, literally today. She's like, man, they just fired me from my job. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My rent due next month. I ain't had no money saved up, nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I said, I don't know, because I don't live like that. I can't have nobody in control over my life because I have more than one stream of income. So having one stream of income is too close to having no streams, because as soon as you lose that job, it's over for you. The rich have multiple streams. So you have to have investments. You have to have businesses. You have to have something, because if one thing falls, you got something else to keep you afloat. You got something else to keep you afloat, man. I don't care if you gotta sell lemonade on the side of the freaking highway, man. You better have you some type of backup plan for if your job that you go to every day, that you dedicating your life to, decide to say, hey, we got to get rid of you. We got to downsize or whatever. I don't know why these jobs be getting rid of people, because I have not worked for nobody in at least 10 years. But that's why I haven't, because I don't want nobody in control of my future. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to have multiple streams. So if one stream is suddenly pulled away from you, if the rug is suddenly pulled from up under your feet, you can still stay afloat. You got to have some type of side hustle, some type of business, some type of investment. I don't care if it's crypto trading or gambling, or I was gonna say selling drugs, but don't nobody sell drugs in 2025. Just don't do it, because that's a means to an end. But you better have some type of hustle about yourself. That's all I can say. All right, let me get back into this, because I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. Let me get back on. Reason number 4 of why you will stay broke and never ever get rich and never ever be able to live comfortable. You know why? Because you fear risk more than you fear regret. See, you scared to invest. You scared to start that business. You scared to try. You were scared to try. But the truth is, not only that scared money don't make no money. The truth is, scared money keeps you broke forever. Regret lasts longer than failure. Me personally, I would rather lose a little bit trying than to lose my whole life because I was scared. If I tried, if I try and I fail, at least I know I tried. But if I ain't try, I'm gonna live my whole life with regret, thinking about, damn, what if I would have tried? What if I would have did this? What if I would have did that? Man, do not live in fear, man. Jump out there, start that business. Start that business, man. Don't be scared. What if it worked? Don't think, what if it don't work? What if it worked? Reason number 5. Let's go. Reason number 5 why you gonna stay broke forever is because you do not manage credit or debt. You don't know how to manage your credit or your debt. Bad credit is like a closed door. Bad credit is like a closed door. You can have money, but still be locked out of opportunities. The rich, they use their debt as leverage. The broke, they drown in it. The rich use their Their debt is leverage, but the broke, they drown in it. If your credit score is trash, fix it. If you maxing out your credit cards on Jordans, on designer, on stupid stuff, you deserve the broke lifestyle that you live in. You deserve it. You hear me? I'm here to kick straight game to y'all. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. Like I told y'all, I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing at all for y'all. Now, we right here at 5 reasons. And if you mad already, then you probably guilty of one of these 5. You probably guilty of it. But I'm not here to tear you down. I'm here to wake you up. Alright? Now get out your feelings. Reason number 6. Reason number 6, you waste time instead of buying time. You binge watch Netflix. You scroll TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever your favorite app is. You are wasting time instead of buying time. Thinking it's self-care. Nah, that's not self-care. That's not self-care at all. That's self-sabotage. That is not self-care, that's self-sabotage. The rich, they pay for convenience to buy back their time. The broke waste time and cry about they don't have enough. The broke waste time and cry about they don't have enough. Netflix got you entertained, but the rich got you employed. Let that sink in. Reason number 7. I'm not playing with y'all. I ain't wasting time on y'all. Reason number 7. Alright? You don't have no long-term vision. You don't have a long-term vision. Everything is about right now. You want to party right now. You want to flex right now. But the rich, they play the long game. If you can't think 5 years ahead, then you cannot complain about being 5 years behind. Vision is free, but most of y'all can't even afford it. Reason number 8, I'm not playing with y'all. We're going to keep moving. If you didn't catch it, rewind it. Reason number 8, why you're going to stay broke forever and never elevate and never get rich is because, reason number 8, you keep the wrong circle. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I know you done heard it. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. If everybody around you is broke, gossiping, playing video games all day long, you are going to be the next contestant. It's inevitable because you cannot want to fly with the eagles, but you running with pigeons. If you change your circle, then you change your level. Reason number 9, you don't value skills or learning. The rich buy courses. The broke buy Jordans. The rich buy courses. The broke buy Jordans. If you refuse to grow, then you choose to stay stuck. Skills pay the bills, but ignorance keeps you broke. Every time that you buy something dumb instead of learning something new, you just bought yourself another year of the struggle. That's all that you done did. So you have to invest in your future. Buying designer, buying jewelry, buying drip. It's cool, you know, but make sure you can afford it. Make sure you're not living above your means. Make sure you can at least buy it 2 or 3 times over before you buy it. I don't buy nothing unless I can buy it and rebuy it. You feel what I'm saying? Let's move on to the last reason. Reason number 10. Reason number 10 why you will stay broke and never ever get rich is because you pray for change, but you do not move your feet. I talk about this all the time. Every episode, I'm always gonna bring this up. You cannot pray for change but not move your feet. You hoping instead of hustling. Prayers with no action. It's like putting gas in a car with no engine. Prayers with no action. It's like putting gas in a car with no engine. It ain't going nowhere. God honors effort, not excuses. Stop asking for blessings while you sitting on your ass, man. Stop asking for blessings while you are sitting on your ass. Move your feet and watch the blessings meet you halfway. Y'all got it? I done gave y'all 10 good reasons why you will stay broke unless you switch your mindset. So, I got a challenge for y'all. The challenge is, are you going to still stay stagnant? Or are you going to get some hustle about yourself? Because it's not too late to flip the script. It's not too late to flip the script at all. You can change every single one of these right now. Every single one of these 10. If you are one of these 10, if you are 10 of these 10, if you are 5 of these 10, it's not late to flip the script. If you have not started investing, take $10. Invest in something. Go buy a lottery ticket. Something. Take $10 and invest. If you living above your means, cut back. If your circle is wrong, change your environment. At the end of the day, staying broke is a choice, but getting rich is a decision. So like I said, my challenge to y'all is, which one of these 10 are you guilty of, and which one of these 10 are you going to kill?